When the man stole food from his mother's offering, he suddenly noticed a brass key pressed under the bottom of the bowl. His stomach dropped. He immediately remembered what his mother used to say over and over. It felt like someone was warning him from the shadows. He followed that tiny clue, tearing through the house like a madman, then grabbed some tools and started digging like his life depended on it. Before long, he really did dig up an iron lockbox. He reached down to pull it free, but a venomous snake was coiled at the bottom of the hole. He stumbled back in a panic. A chill ran down his spine. Luckily, the snake did not strike. Instead, it slowly slithered away and crawled straight into his mother's coffin. Seeing that made his scalp prickle. He gritted his teeth and forced the lid shut with all his strength. Only then did he barely dodge disaster. After all that, his throat felt painfully dry. He walked over to the water jar, planning to scoop up a mouthful to calm his nerves. But some nameless force yanked him toward the jar. He panicked instantly. He fought hard trying to climb out, but the more he struggled, the deeper he sank. He looked down and saw a coffin sitting on the bottom. Then his mother's figure appeared right in front of him, so close he could barely breathe to stay alive. He stopped caring about anything else and thrashed toward the surface. At last, he dragged himself out of the jar, completely spent. He collapsed on the floor for a long time. His heart still would not slow down. Thankfully, the brass key was still clenched in his hand. He got up and slid the key into the lockbox with a hard twist. It opened, but there was nothing inside. He refused to accept it, as if some thought was pushing him forward. He grabbed the shovel again and kept digging, spot after spot around the house. Soon, he unearthed a second lockbox. He opened it, and it was empty too. He became convinced something had to be hidden underground, so he dug harder and harder like he could not stop. He dug up 5 lockboxes in a row. Still, no treasure anywhere. He was so exhausted his eyelids drooped, and he lay down on the ground and fell asleep. He did not know how much time passed when he jolted awake, but he quickly sensed something was wrong. He was lying inside his mother's coffin. Fear shot from his feet to the top of his head. He slowly pushed the lid open, then suddenly rolled out and jumped up. Right then, he saw his dead mother alive again. She sat at the table burning paper offerings. The man shouted at her in desperation, but she did not react, as if she could not hear him. The next second, what he saw froze him where he stood.